Hey everybody, dethaddr at the death shop again. I'm a little late taking this though. Hope that the lighting is okay, because we're doing wine today. This is the aftermath of my wine run trip up to Canada. We've got the whole 10 cases of their finest white wine that the Okanagan region of Canada has to produce. And actually, can't say entirely that because we did go over towards Kamloops too and got a bunch from one particular vineyard there. So what did we get? We got a wide variety of everything from, this time I think we went up and down the whole entire library of whites. Generally, Heather and I, we like Viogniers and Gewurtztraminers. I can only say that word with an accent. Oh my God. Because, Gewurtztraminer is not exactly an English term, and Gewurtztraminer just sounds right. Sorry, I don't mean to offend anybody. But okay, so anyway, we're gonna play winners and losers first of all. All right, there are some winners, there are some losers, and just because you see their name on the box doesn't mean that they're a winner. It just means that I got a box from them. In fact, I'll get more on that. So we started in Usuyus. I'm not 100% how to pronounce it. But we went all the way up north through Oliver, through Penticton. We took the side road. Fortunately, I wasn't sure if we were going to go up there, but I'm so happy we went up to Naramata. I'm very happy. More on that later. I've got 9%, so I got to be quick here. Then we came back down and went through Kelowna, West Kelowna and Kelowna, and then up through Lake Country, all the way up through Vernon, Armstrong, up to Salmon Arm. And I don't think we picked anything quite out of the way of Salmon Arm too much. Just because we already knew what we were going for. Then we went over to Kamloops, and there was one stop that we made along the way, and we'll get to that quickly. All right, so who's the winners? Well, winners, big time winner, Edge of the Earth. Edge of the Earth. I'll tell you more on that in a bit here. Big winner, Marichel. Marichel's a very big winner. Gehringer Brothers. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Gehringer Brothers out of right there just north of Usuyus. They're in the 1 mile bench, Golden Bench. They're a huge winner. They're the first place that we actually went. Actually, I had them on my list to go there, and they ended up great. JoieFarm up in Naramata. 100% awesome. And of course, our perennial favorite, which is, and I keep forgetting them, which is kind of crazy. I don't know why. Larch Hills. Larch Hills perennially has had excellent Gewurtztraminers, and I tell you what, they had a lot of good stuff this year. We've gone through, I haven't gone through everything. In fact, I need to buy a wine fridge, and that's what I'm going to be shopping for, because 10 cases, that's 120 bottles, guys. 120 bottles that we brought back. I didn't bring any short boxes. They're all big boxes. All right, so let's go through some of these. Okay, first thing that we did was we went up to Oliver there. Well, not Oliver, but technically it kind of is and isn't. It's right in the middle. Usuyus and this Aaron Felser ice wine from Gehringer Brothers. Absolutely 100% best of the trip. Best ice wine I've ever had. This stuff here, it's about $60 Canadian a bottle plus the tax. But the thing is that this stuff is like liquid ambrosia. I'm not kidding. It's awesome. Another big winner, Elephant Island. I came out and we were a little bit early to go to JoieFarm. Joie. I should know how to pronounce that. It's French. Joie is Joei or IE. I don't know. Let's pull out a bottle. Find out. Oh, that's right. These ones are bubbly. Brut. We got some Brut. JoieFarm. Excellent stuff. Found this little place called Elephant Island. They quickly grabbed the best Viognier I'd ever had. And this crab apple is outstanding, extraordinary stuff. It's only like a small bottle, but is this 200 milliliters? So it's a little bit small. No, it's 375, so it's a full size like ice wine type. But Volcanic Hills has a smaller one, this ice wine Chardonnay. I don't like Chardonnay, but that ice wine Chardonnay I actually passed up on a very excellent ice wine Gewurtztraminer, which I really adore, for that because it was better. Upper Bench had a great Gewurztraminer. I think they're still trying to follow, most of them are still trying to follow the girls are meaner up there in up there in Larch Hills. Hillside was one of the, unfortunately for wines, one of the losers. They only had two. They only had two wines that we bought. One was a Reserve Viognier and the other one's a Muscat. But that's only because they were short on whites. And the thing is that I will say, if you go up to Hillside, eat at their food. They gave me crispy skin. Thank you so much. I'm an Arctic char. Oh my God, it was so great. It was so great, and the first real good piece of cooked fish I've had in a long time, so I might actually eat cooked fish again. There's another Volcanic Hills Gewurztraminer. That's the actual real deal there. Marichel Vineyards, like I said, they have the best Viognier, period. These guys, all they make is Viognier. We bought an estate, and we bought the 2018. I think that the 2018 actually is better than the estate, which is kind of funny. You think that the estates would work better. Surprise was this little place called Oliver Twist, which when we went up to Black Hills, a big loser because we did not buy any wine from them. They had the best Viognier that we ever had. And Edge of the Earth, on a one-time rescue grapes, had the best Viognier we ever had with grapes rescued from from Black Hills. But just up the road is this Oliver Twist. They had this excellent Viognier that blew us out of the water. And Heather really liked the Chantilly Lace, which is a bubbly. So we went up to Recline Ridge, just past Salmon Arm, after we went to Larch Hills, of course, which is one of our favorites, to get the Kerner and the Bacchus, which were both excellent and delicious. In fact, I remember, I believe I wrote the notes. I believe that the Bacchus, or we bought one other bottle, one bottle just because it tasted like bell pepper. I gotta find that bottle because I'm making enchiladas tonight, so that would be a good flavor to go with it. So we went over to Sagewood and we picked up a Riesling and some other stuff because, well, because come on, you know, if you're going out of your way, you're going to taste it. Everything Sagewood near Kamloops had was excellent. They don't look like a big place, but their wine is excellent, so I strongly suggest going there. We picked up Riesling, Gewurztraminer, I think another Kerner. Basically, you know, a lot of these have to do with where the region is. And here's a huge loser. Summerhill. Okay, Ehrenfelser, good Ehrenfelser. Bad everything else. I don't know what it is. That pyramid made it taste like, I mean, they say that the pyramid shape makes it taste better. It doesn't. It made the whites taste like vinegar, which I've never had that happen before. It was horrible. They didn't have any of their apparently award-winning best in the world Chardonnay for tasting. If they did, they would have sold, probably would have sold some. They had an Ehrenfelser, but it was sold out, unfortunately. But that's okay because, you know, Volcanic Hills is right on the other side of Kelowna from them. And we got a perfectly awesome Chardonnay ice wine. Not quite good enough to beat the -9, mind you, for best ice wine, but still really great. And here is the Edge of the Earth. Edge of the Earth, Ortega. Once you got past Vernon, the Ortegas got very good. I'll show you this bottle. This Ortega. Well, this Ortega is very, very, very special. Holy cow. You know, it was the last stop we made. It was on a whim just because we stopped in Cheese at Armstrong. I know we'd stopped there before. We weren't going to stop there this time. I had 9 cases in the back already. I moved everything. I moved everything in the back of the car when we went there, when we tasted this. And the funny thing is that we actually interrupted the poor guy when he was trying to take a shower, apparently. And he apologized to us. There was no need to apologize, but it was great. Argus, he always sells out of. I'll try and show you this without too much light in it. But there's the Argus. But the Argus and the Ortega, I had to pretty much fill a case with and have 1 extra case just because it was so awesome. And then one other one, I don't have any pulled out right now. I really should, but I don't. But as you can see from up here in our collection of wine bottles, I should be able to point one out if I could see it. Let's see if I can find one. I'm looking for, and there's that Black Hills that's now a loser. Sorry guys, but we're only drinking the best, because if I can only have white wine, I have to have the best. And you can see some of the cheap stuff that we used to drink back in the day too, which is kind of funny. Except for I don't see one, unfortunately. You can see Cream of Wheat guy here. I've always loved that. Yeah, I really should have one of those out. I should find that box, because Grey Monk is another one of our perennial favorites, along with the Larch Hills. And Grey Monk, just everything there is outstanding. And their Ehrenfelser actually was so outstanding. It was the best Ehrenfelser that was not ice wine. If they had made ice wine out of that Ehrenfelser that year, it would have been better than the -9. The lady told me, though, that it's still family run and operated, and that the family just didn't want to harvest the grapes, because they always harvest around the holidays when you're doing ice wine. So, all right, so I think we played winners and losers here. Yeah, big winners, Edge of the Earth, case out of nowhere, but it was that fantastic. The Argus always sells out. The Ortega is, I was so gobsmacked, it's out of this world. In fact, I might actually use that one tonight for the enchiladas. Is it enchiladas? Yes. No. It's lasagna. Golly, Paul, what the hell? So when we put on our Master Chef Paul for Cook to Death, you know. All right, anyway, dethaddr, a.k.a. Paul. Not in the Master Chef, but it's kind of a semi-sort of hybrid here. Vacation video aftermath. And also kind of semi-sort of Cook to Death wine review of the Okanagan region wines. You really got to go up there, man. Those whites are insane, and I tell you what, kids, this is the reason why you don't get your nose into trouble, because if you get into trouble and you have problems with the law, Canada won't let you in. And I think that these wines are some of the best the world has to offer. I'm not kidding. They're some of the best the world has to offer, and that includes France, Germany, Italy, and Napa Valley, especially Napa Valley. I think Napa Valley is really overrated. I really do. I've been there, I've had some tastings back when I was younger, and even then, the wine was not as good as it is right here. Either that or it was just a freaking great year for them, but hey, you know how it is. So anyway, dethaddr saying, I will catch you later. Thank you so much for watching. And if you want to help with the next trip, go ahead and take a look at the links down below. You can donate $1, donate $5, donate whatever you want, you know. I mean, dethaddr doesn't care, he hasn't had one yet, but the thing is that if you do, then that'll help me out towards the thing, and then I'll have to come up with some sort of prizes or something. Anyway, I'll catch you later. I'm not going to say keep drinking because, yeah, come on. Let's just say this. I will tell you every single one of these will be drinking in moderation, so don't worry. One a week. So it's good enough to last me about 2.5 years, probably, me and Heather. So catch you later, guys. Take care of yourselves and stay safe out there. Drive sober.